Hello everybody, I'm Derek Dusek with VYPE High School Sports Magazine here in Houston, Texas. I'm with Justin Jackson of HCYA, see? And 6'8" senior committed to North Carolina. Thank you for being here. Can you tell the VYPE audience what it means for you to be invited back to the VYPE photo shoot?
I mean, obviously it's an honor and a blessing every time you get invited to something like this. So I'm just honored to be here, just having a good time.
Yeah, cool. Talk about the upcoming season. What are your expectations going into your senior year?
You know, we're just trying to work hard. Last year, being homeschool, we go to a national championship. We ended up losing in the championship, so we're just trying to, get better every day and try to go win the whole thing this year.
What do you think it's going to take to win it all this year?
I think it's just working harder and harder every day. I think, those little things sort of hurt us last year as far as rebounding, free throws, layups, all that type of stuff, so doing all the little things.
How would you define your game? I've watched you a couple times. I know you feel comfortable out on the perimeter, dribble drive, you can shoot the long ball, and you don't mind banging down low. Is that a fair description? Or?
Yeah, I mean, my position is mainly on the wing, but on HCYA I'm the tallest player, so I got to be down low a little bit. So, I like being on the wing, but if I have to, I'll get down there and bang a little bit. How
will you have to transition your game, being that you are one of the tallest players for HCYA, and as you become a future Tar Heel, what will you have to do really through the course of this season and through the spring and summer to prepare for collegiate ball?
The main thing is just always getting stronger. That's one thing that I try to do every day, is just keep getting stronger, keep on getting to where I can get in there with the bigger guys. And then once I get to college, there's going to be bigger wings out there, so I got to be able to take that.
You were heavily recruited from dozens of top D1 schools around the country. You committed to North Carolina. How did you reach that decision? What was it about North Carolina that made it feel right?
I think everything. I went up there on a visit, ended up committing the next day once I got back. Just the whole thing, the coaching staff, they push their players to be the best they can possibly be, which, happens everywhere, but I felt like my relationship with them, the school as far as academics, that's really important for me. Just all my goals seemed that I would be able to accomplish there if I kept on working, so that was pretty much it.
What's Roy Williams like?
We sort of joke around at home. He's more like a grandpa. That's pretty much what he is, an old grandpa. Obviously, he's not nice all the time. It's going to be a different recruiting process as far as once I get there, but he's a really good guy, really genuine, so I really like him.
Yeah. Are you excited about that North Carolina-Duke matchup? I know we got to complete the senior year in high school, but come on, man, when we watch that on TV, you're going to be a part of that. That's one of the oldest, best traditions in college basketball.
Yeah, I'm the more and more I watch, I'm sure that whenever that first game comes on, I'm going to be even more excited once I get there. But I'm trying to focus on senior year, but it's hard not to look past that and look at those type of games.
Right.
So I'm excited.
Finally, talk about that recruiting process, and what advice can you pass down to future star athletes from the Houston area that will be recruited and have multiple options to choose from? How do you manage that recruiting process and just keep sane with everything?
I think the big thing is you can't let too many people in your circle. For me, it was just my family, my parents. So as far as keeping that all under control, you can't let too many people get in your ear saying where you need to go and stuff like that. As far as making the decision, I think you just have to make it when you feel right. I think so many guys, they make it too early and they end up decommitting because they see better options, or they do it too late and they have to settle for something they don't want. So I think it's just making it whenever you're comfortable, when you think you're ready.
He's Justin Jackson. I'm Derek Dusek with VYPE. Best of luck to you this season.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. All right, man.